So today we're on the subject of anxiety and awkwardness. If you don't have anxiety right now, here's a picture that I found floating around Facebook. If you're religious, you might be filled with a little bit of anxiety. So in general, I'm a fairly anxious and awkward person. I've actually been diagnosed with anxiety, and since I have anxiety, it's not super major, it's just a minor case. But since I have anxiety, it makes me kind of an awkward person in certain situations. Like if I'm at a party full of friends, I'm upbeat, I'm ready to go. You know, I'm not awkward at all. But if I'm at a party and I only know like 2 people there and everybody else I don't know, I'll just stick around with those 2 people, kind of like I'm just kind of following them, and I that's all I do. I just follow them. I don't talk to anybody, and when they're with their friends that I don't know, I just kind of sit there and I'm like, yep, try to contribute to the conversation. You know, they're over there talking and I'm just like, yep, yeah, okay, yeah. Let's do it, yeah. And then the next thing you know, I'm signed up to jump off a 3rd-story roof into a pool. Yeah, that's a story for another day. You guys probably don't know this, but I am president of my choir. I'm in choir, I sing. And I remember giving my speech to be the president of the choir. It was literally just a few days ago. I stuttered through the whole thing. And I didn't look at anybody in the choir. I either looked completely up at the ceiling, like straight up, or I looked completely down. It was the most awkward thing ever, and I honestly think they pity voted me to be the president. It's like, honest to God, that's what I think they did.
They're like, God, this kid is just so bad. We have to give him something. He's obviously losing in life. We gotta give him something to look forward to. So they made me president.
And that's the story on how I became president. Probably one of the most awkward things I've ever been through. Actually, that's incorrect. In 8th grade, my last year of middle school, I decided to do the talent show with 3 other people, 2 girls and 1 other guy. So there was 4 of us, 2 girls, 2 guys. And I completely forgot the lyrics to the song. Just 100% forgot the lyrics. It was super embarrassing. I just kind of mumbled and turned my mic off. I legitimately turned my mic off. I turned it off and I just kind of mumbled along the words with them. They completely noticed that I forgot. And the crowd, I don't think they noticed. Maybe they did. If they did, they didn't show it. But I just kind of let them sing while my mic was off, and I just moved my mouth with the lyrics. And I had the biggest anxiety attack that after the show was done, I just ran to the bathroom and kind of sat there in the stall with the door locked for like a solid 30 minutes. It was that bad. Like, I just had no idea. I completely blanked out because I was just so awkward. And then afterwards, it was filled with so much anxiety. It was horrible. I have Cheetos. I remember this one time I was talking to a teacher who I had no idea who she was. I was in 2nd grade at the time. She was a 4th grade teacher. And I remember in the hall, these 2 kids started making fun of me because I'm fairly short. Like, I'm not like super short, but I'm short. And these 2 kids that were a lot taller than me, I think they were like 5th grade, were making fun of me. So I popped into a teacher's room, like just across the hall from where these kids are. And I popped in there. I was like, there's some kids making fun of me, and fun of me because I'm short. And legitimately, I just mumbled the whole way, and she's completely across the room. She has no idea what I said. She just says, "What?" And I said it one more time in the exact same way. I just mumbled my way through the whole thing. And she just said, "What?" again. And I just closed the door and ran to my class. I just bolted. I Naruto ran out of that bitch. I just That the sound fast people make? I don't know. And of course, there are more serious parts of, you know, having anxiety and being awkward. It's not awkward so much more than anxiety, but still, these are just some of the funnier cases. Like, I just don't know. I'm just a very awkward, anxious person. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was fairly short and it was not that great, but it's still a video nonetheless. And yeah, I'll see you later.